Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year to you all. Thank you so much for supporting me throughout 2021 and thank you so much for watching my videos, for showing love. In fact, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. So this is Fate has stopped on Z World, but the show continues on ZTV. So because of that, I will still continue to give you guys the update about This Is Fate. And all the update I'll be giving about This Is Fate now is the season 4. That is season 3 that finished on Z World. So season 4 is coming. I don't know when, but you guys know how we did it the last time. I was giving you guys the update even though Z World was not showing it. But when they started showing it, you guys started watching the update, which was so nice, so beautiful, so sweet. So I will still continue to give you guys the update for This Is Fate. That will be season 4 on Z World. So my last update about This Is Fate was how Preeta decided to tell Sherlyn that she is not pregnant and she can never be pregnant in her life because she doesn't have a good womb. So, and Sherlyn encouraged Preeta not to tell the Lutras until they go back to the Lutra mansion. That was our last update. Let's continue from there. Samir was working in the hall and Anaya calls him from behind. Samir asks that how is Anaya and Anaya asks that how is Samir liking the result. Samir says thanks and he is liking the result, but then he tries to leave. But Anaya says that she has something to say and she says that she has started to like Samir. Samir asks that how can Anaya be impressed with him so easily because they have just met yesterday and the talks about the stars was just of the books. Anaya asks if Samir has a girlfriend and Samir replies that he doesn't have, and Samir remembered that Sonakshi said that Anaya can be a girlfriend. Samir says that there is a complicated case in his life which he doesn't understand, and he explains that Anaya is a really beautiful woman and she has a beautiful smile, but there is something in his life. And while Samir was still explaining to Anaya, Samir sees Shriti standing behind him and Shriti leaves in anger. And when Samir tries to stop Shriti, Shriti doesn't listen and she says that Samir is a really bad boy and he can do whatever he wants because she doesn't care, and Shriti leaves. Anaya comes to Samir asking if Shriti is the complicated chapter in Samir's life, and Anaya explains that she has a proposal for Samir and they both can be friends so that she will help Samir in a way that Shriti herself will come to Samir and says that she loves Samir, and both Anaya and Samir agreed. Samir asks that what has Anaya planned, and Anaya requested Samir to wait for the mending function to start. Preeta was excited hearing that Shriti and Janki has come, and Karan explains that Sonakshi cannot keep a secret. Sonakshi apologized, saying that it slipped from her tongue, and Sonakshi explains that Shriti is also really cool because Shriti took her side when Rajat and Karan were teasing her by calling her Sonny Dwell. Preeta was amazed that Shriti took Sonakshi's side, and Preeta says that Shriti is a die-hard fan of Karan, so Shriti must have really liked Sonakshi. Karan replies that Shriti felt really sorry for Sonakshi because Sonakshi doesn't know how to dance. Sonakshi says that she is not someone that is weak and she beat Rocky in college, and Karan asks if Sonakshi has to talk about this now. Preeta asks that what is Sonakshi did for Karan, and Sonakshi explains that Rocky used to tease Karan a lot when they were in college, and Karan would even run away with the storms, and she decided to beat Rocky, so she spilled some itchy powder on Rocky and she beat him a lot. Sonakshi says that she is a best friend of Karan and she did all this for Karan, and Raja says that Karan told him how Sonakshi would lose in the ant competition as well. Sonakshi says that she always loses the competition for the sake of friendship. Preeta was sitting and Janki greeted her from behind. Preeta asks Janki and says that she is glad that Janki came. Shriti also comes down from the stairs and Shriti was really excited, so she asks Preeta, saying that she was not able to live without Preeta, so she came to Lonavala. Shriti says that Preeta must not worry about who invited her, but Preeta should just care about the fact that she came to meet her. Janki says that Shriti really invited herself, and Shriti, getting mad, asks Janki to reveal all her secrets to Preeta. Preeta says that then why did Sala said that they ran away from the house, and Janki says that it was because she left a note in the house saying that Shriti ran away for her love. Shriti explains that Janki wrote the letter in her handwriting which no one can understand, and Janki, getting mad, says that she will no longer help Shriti again. Shriti immediately apologized to Janki and the trainer comes there asking everyone to start the rehearsal for the second song. Sonakshi and Rajat goes on the stage. Karan was standing with Preeta and Karan thinks as if he was dancing together with Preeta and they were really enjoying themselves and how they cannot be separated from each other. And when the dance ends, Preeta signals to Karan to come back to reality. Sonakshi apologized to Rajat, saying that she believes that Rajat can dance after seeing the performance. Raki, coming to Preeta, asked that what is Preeta doing there when Preeta was instructed to rest because it is not good for her to work in her condition. Preeta replies that there's nothing to worry about and she would actually feel as if she was sick while staying in the room, and Raki knows how much she likes to be around the family. Karan says that it is the first week and Preeta is a strong woman. Shriti greets Raki and Raki was excited to see her. Janki also says that she has come and Raki replies that Janki should say that now the entire family is present. Shriti replies that Raki suddenly changed her expression after saying them because Raki was scolding Preeta earlier, and Shriti apologized to Preeta, but Shriti explains that she is always the one who is scolded. So now when Raki was scolding Preeta, it feels really nice. Preeta eats Shriti, saying that she is going to the kitchen to prepare the drink for Grandma, and Sonakshi asks Preeta to tell the cook to make the drink, but Preeta replies that it is because the cook doesn't know how much ingredients are to be placed in the drink, and they all leave. Shriti asks Janki that where is their room, and Janki says that their room is room 5. Shriti asks that why is Janki shouting, and Shriti goes to find the room but she was not able to find the room, and Shriti wonders where has Janki left her. Shriti thinks that she might have come to the wrong side, and Shriti hears someone talking, and it is the mother of Rajat who is discussing with her brother-in-law, warning him not to reveal the news because it would create a lot of problems. Shriti was really worried, wondering what might Rajat's mother be hiding, and Rajat's mother and the brother-in-law get suspicious, but Shriti quickly hid. Sherlyn was really worried, walking in the hall, saying that she cannot believe that the entire literal family is walking around Preeta, and they consider Preeta to be a goddess, and they all want a child from Preeta. But how would Preeta give them an heir when Preeta is not even pregnant? And Sherlyn decided to prove that Preeta is not pregnant, and Sherlyn sees the kitchen, and Sherlyn came up with a plan. Shriti was hearing Rajat's mother and the brother-in-law talking, and Rajat's mother says that she doesn't want the truths of the past to come out because it would end the marriage of Sonakshi and Rajat, and which she doesn't want, and she leaves, warning the brother-in-law not to reveal the truth. Shriti wonders what is wrong, and so Shriti gets a call from Samir, and Shriti asks Samir to meet her because she wants to talk with him. Karan stops Preeta, asking that what is the truth, and Karan explains that Preeta is looking beautiful with each passing day, and Preeta is more beautiful than she was yesterday. Preeta asks if Karan would only love her if she would remain beautiful, because when she would turn 60 years old, then she would not be like this, because at old age, they tend to get wrinkles and also wrinkled skin. Karan says that he would even love Preeta more because he is Preeta's husband, while Preeta will be his wife. Preeta says that this means that Karan would not stop his behavior, and Karan asks that what is to stop because he is showing affection towards his wife, which is not a crime, and Preeta says that she has to leave and prepare the drink for Grandma. Karan, stopping Preeta, asks her to also take care of him, and Karan forces Preeta to apologize to him. Preeta asks if Karan wants her to apologize when she has not even made a mistake, and Preeta says that Karan will regret it when she is not with him. Karan wonders that he should have asked Preeta to say I love you instead. Karan leaves in anger, saying that Preeta should work for others while he is going to leave, and Preeta thinks that Karan is doing all this to get her attention. Sherlyn goes to the kitchen and tells the workers that they are being called downstairs so that they can be informed on where they are going to be placed. When all the workers leave, Sherlyn immediately sabotages the stove, thinking that Preeta will burn herself when she comes to prepare the drink for Grandma, and the Lutras will call the doctor, and the doctor would inform everyone that there is no child in Preeta, and on hearing this, the Lutras would question Preeta on why Preeta hid the truth from them. Sherlyn realized that there is a strong smell of gas in the kitchen, and so Sherlyn quickly sprays the air freshener to mask the smell of the gas, and Sherlyn decided to leave before Preeta arrives. Shriti stops Samir, and Samir asks if Shriti's anger has calmed down, and Shriti realizes and asks if Samir meant to say Anaya's anger, and Shriti says that it is a free word and they all can do whatever they desire, and Shriti says that she has not come for that, but she has come to explain something really important because there is something really off about Sonakshi and Rajat's marriage, and Shriti asks Samir to come to the corner. Sonakshi thinks that she would ask Preeta about the mending designs, and Sherlyn asks Sonakshi if she is going to the kitchen. Sonakshi says that she is going to meet Preeta, and Sherlyn replies that there is no one in the kitchen, but Sonakshi says that she has come, so she is just going to see the kitchen. But Sherlyn stops Sonakshi, saying that everyone has been called downstairs. Sonakshi gets a call from someone, but it was not able to connect. Then she leaves, and Sherlyn thinks that she would hide to stop anyone from coming to the kitchen because only Preeta needs to enter the kitchen. Karina was with Grandma, and Rajat's mother greeted them, but she receives a call from the worker, so she leaves to show the worker the way. Shriti comes to Grandma asking Grandma if she saw Sonakshi, and Grandma replies that she saw Sonakshi leaving with the clothes. Karina wants Shriti not to even think of doing anything because this is not the Lutra house where Shriti can go anywhere she desires, and Shriti has come to the resort as their guest, so Shriti must remember that the Lutras have a reputation to protect. Grandma assures Karina that Shriti will not do anything, and Karina explains that she knows Shriti really well, and Shriti says that it is even wrong to think bad for someone, but Karina wants Shriti not to do anything wrong. Rajat's mother comes there asking that why is Karina scolding Shriti because Shriti is really a nice girl and she has always tried to make everyone laugh. Shriti appreciates Rajat's mother asking that why did she take her side even when she doesn't know her. Rajat's mother asks that why did Shriti not attend to her call last night because it was from Rajat, because Karan told Rajat that Shriti can help him to win the heart of Sonakshi because this is an arranged marriage, and Rajat's mother leaves. Then Karina asks Shriti not to be serious because Rajat's mother was just trying to be nice. Samir comes there asking that what has happened, and Shriti says that she is confused because Rajat's mother is really nice and she even appreciated her, so she is confused. And Shriti asks Samir not to be worried and talk with his new friend Anaya, and Samir laughs. Anaya was instructing the decorator and Preeta comes there asking about the kitchen. Anaya asks if Preeta needs anything, but Preeta replies that she needs to work in the kitchen, and Preeta goes into the kitchen. Preeta calls out to the workers, but there was no one there, so Preeta started searching by herself in the kitchen, and Sherlyn thinks that Preeta will now pay for what she has done. Preeta gets a call from Sonakshi, and Sonakshi asks that where is Preeta because before she only had the booklet of the Mendi, but now she even has the dress and the designs for the Mendi. Preeta asks Sonakshi to come to the kitchen, and Sonakshi wonders that why did Sherlyn told her that the kitchen was empty. Preeta turns on the stove and the stove catches fire, and Preeta immediately steps back. Sonakshi turns off the fire and pulls Preeta out, saying that she feels that someone is trying to harm Preeta on purpose. Preeta asks that who will try to harm her. Sherlyn was walking, wondering why the Sonakshi had to come, and Sherlyn was pulled by someone, and Rajat sees Sherlyn being pulled away, so Rajat rushes there asking that who is there. Sherlyn was pulled into the room where she was unconscious, and Rajat wonders how can it be because he saw Sherlyn and someone was pulling her. Shriti was also wondering what might be happening because she feels that there is a big secret regarding Rajat. Rajat thinks of calling the family and the police, and Rajat sees Karan with Karina, and Rajat explains that someone was pulling Sherlyn, and Karan asks Rajat to come as they would have a look. Shriti sees Rajat's uncle, so she thinks that she will talk with him because he will surely know something and he might reveal the truth, and he is from a small village. The uncle leaves without even saying anything, and Shriti says that her stomach is hurting a lot, and she prays that someone will come that she will be able to reveal the truth. Janki asks that what has happened, and Shriti says that there is something wrong, but Janki leaves without asking, and Shriti asks if Janki doesn't want to know the truth. Janki explains that their couple has a very different connection, so Shriti should tell her what the truth is. Janki gets a call from Sala, so Janki was about to answer the call, but Shriti doesn't let Janki answer the call and Shriti ends the call. And Shriti says that Sala will surely scold Janki because of the note that Janki left. Shriti decided to call Sala, explaining that Sala must only scold Janki because Janki is the elder and she did not say anything when they were leaving for Lonavala. Janki asks that how tall does Shriti wants to become, and Sala on the phone advised Shriti to always remain by the side of Preeta because Preeta might need something to eat in this situation and they should always remain by her side. And Shriti assures Sala that they have come to cheer Preeta up, and Shriti hears Karina calling the name of Sherlyn, so Shriti ends the call. Shriti asks Karan that what has happened, and Karan says that Rajat saw someone pulling Sherlyn away, and Raja says that they should inform the police, but Karan advised that they should separate and search for Sherlyn, and Karan appoints everyone, and Janki also lives with Karina. Karina was searching for Sherlyn with Janki, but they were not able to find her, and Karina says that she feels that they should have informed the police. Janki reveals that they would also have to tell the police that Sherlyn is missing, not knowing if Sherlyn went by her own will, and Karina replies that Janki is just a maid, even when Salah has considered Janki as a family, but she would always consider Janki as a maid, and Janki says that this is why Salah is her sister, while Karina is just the aunt of Karan. Sherlyn was in the room and the person threw some water on Sherlyn's face, waking her up, and Sherlyn was shocked to see that the person is actually Prithvi. Sonakshi was applying the medicine on Preeta's hand, and Preeta says that there is no need to worry since it is just a small burn, and they should be glad that no one else was there to get hurt. Sonakshi, getting mad, asks that why is Preeta still worrying for everyone else when Preeta herself was about to get hurt. Preeta explains that this is because she has now gotten married, and Sonakshi is also about to get married, and she would also have a family to take care of, including her mother, which she doesn't have at the present moment, and also Rajat. Sonakshi gets mad, and Preeta explains that she used to feel that Shriti was one in the whole world, but Sonakshi is also just like Shriti, and Preeta asks Sonakshi not to be worried for her, and Sonakshi thinks in her mind that Preeta is really a nice girl, but then who would try to harm Preeta? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you like this video, if you enjoy it in any way, please don't forget to give it a like, don't forget to share it to your loved ones, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.